When you understand that if you are dealing with a pathological narcissist, you essentially are dealing with a functional lunatic, then their behavior will make much more sense. So here's a quick question, people. Why do you think they participate in crazy making behavior? It is simply because they are crazy. You are dealing with a functional lunatic. And Einstein said it best. If you see someone doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results, that is insanity. However, with a pathological narcissist, it is a type of functional lunacy in that, they have some functional ability, sure. Maybe the narcissist can brush their teeth, or, maybe they wash their ass. Maybe they have a full-time job, so they can keep down a job. That is simply, people, a high functioning, functional lunatic. Because every single day a pathological narcissist wakes up, they are in shame. This is a shame-based disorder. So they are stuck in a state of shamelessness, you see. So they run from their shame. So they have pathologically low self-esteem. So they have little to no self-esteem. And because they have little to no self-esteem, they have to cover this up. And they cover this up with grandiosity. And grandiosity is not confidence. It is false confidence. It is false pride. And in order to ascend on the consciousness ladder, we have to let go of a lower level vibration to get to a higher level. But pathological narcissists are incapable of letting go of their pride. Remember that Narcissus from Greek mythology was obsessed with the false self, not the true self, the false self. So he was an egotistical egomaniac, because you're dealing with someone with a rigid type of perfectionism. They are unbending and unchanging, and they cannot self-reflect. So pride comes right before the fall. They fall right back down to shame to go through another shame-pride cycle. To run from their shame to get to pride. Pride comes right before the fall. They fall right back down to shame. That is functional lunacy. You're dealing with a functional lunatic. Pathological narcissist people cannot self-reflect. They are not self-reflecting. That's why they go around in circles. They cannot self-reflect because they don't have a self. Their true self was abandoned for an ego, and an ego cannot self-reflect. So what the ego does is it projects what is inside of the narcissist. What is inside of the narcissist people is a whole bunch of darkness, lies, connivery, and abuse. That is what you're going to get from a functional lunatic.